Hello, this is Joe Harris, and this is your Just the Sales Tip Tuesday. So today we're going to talk about something very near and dear to me is how to appeal to people when you're making a sale. There's many different ways to do it, but one very strong thing, and there's even an acronym for it. Maybe you've heard of the term FOMO, fear of missing out. So no one likes to miss out, or as long as they know what they're missing out on. So one important thing as a salesperson, and this works both ways. I'm going to tell it from the perspective of when selling to a client and when talking about your own business. Fear of missing out is a very powerful tool. And really, when to use this tool, you have to understand the COI, not the ROI, but the COI, the cost of inaction. So when making a sale to your customer, whether you're business to business or direct consumer sales, you have to paint the picture of what it would look like if they didn't take action on buying your product. Now, in the case of, let's say you're a mortgage loan originator, what's the cost of not doing the refinance? What's that going to cost them? And what's that going to look like? Sir, if you do this refinance, you're going to save $359 a month. What could that buy you? What about one extra trip a year to spend time with your family? What about fixing up that house? So paint the picture of what cost of inaction will cost them, not just monetarily, but physically, emotionally, also makes sense. Now, there's a flip side to that. As a salesperson, what's the cost of inaction for you? What's the cost of not making that extra phone call? You've made 9 phone calls today. You're supposed to make 20. You don't feel like doing any more. What's not making the next 11 going to cost you, right? Maybe you're trying to make phone calls to get appointments to make sales. And maybe it takes 10 phone calls to get 2 appointments to get 1 sale. Well, what you're missing out on is a sale. So maybe a sale garners you $2,000. So if you don't make those next 11 phone calls, the likelihood of you missing out on $2,000 is extraordinarily high. What's that cost you? What is that? What does that look like if it's every week, every month, every year? What does that cost you emotionally, physically? Dollars. So the cost of inaction is directly tied to FOMO, fear of missing out. So for your client, you have to paint the picture of what it costs them. They don't want to miss out on these things that are emotionally tied to their brain. And what's it cost you as a salesperson to not do the things, the actions that you know work. So thank you again for watching this week's Just a Sales Tip Tuesday. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put them somewhere, wherever this is posted. Thanks, and I'll talk to you soon.